Well, I think you have to be so careful, Mary Kay, with these type of injuries, and we have to protect players from themselves. And sometimes guys want to play so bad, and you just have to make sure that they can protect themselves, make sure that they can go perform. So that's all it was, just getting as close to kickoff as we can and make a prudent decision for the young man. So we will treat the final preseason game, in a dress rehearsal type way, in the sense that we're going to do a regular season schedule this week, Daniel. So we will game plan. Now, we won't run every play that we put in this week, but I want the guys to get used to getting a game plan, new plays, kind of evolving the offense, the defense, the special teams, so to speak. And then in terms of who plays and that type of thing, we'll talk about that later. Let's get through today, and then you and I will chat. Yeah, I'm not going to compare our players, Mary Kay, other than to say I'm pleased with both those guys, where they are in their progression. They have the mentality that they're going to get better every single day, which I appreciate. That's really where our focus is. Yeah, again, I'm not going to characterize it. I'll tell you, I was really pleased with Wednesday and Thursday, really pleased with the guys today. Obviously, our brand of defense, Tony, as you know, you have to play really, really hard, and you got to compete like crazy, and I think that's what you see from our guys. From a health standpoint, I hope so, but I'm not sure yet. No, I'd say it's all rehab. We're being very smart there, but hopeful that he's going to get better quickly. I think just all these guys were trying to get the proper amount of work for them, Tony, so that we can make our evaluations. That's all it is. Yeah, I thought operation was good. That's when you go into these games, I know it's kind of boring, but that's what you're looking for from the quarterbacks, to orchestrate, get guys in and out of the huddle, make the right calls, send the motions, all those type of things. So I thought he did a good job with that. He's got plenty that he's going to clean up. Yeah, I really don't have any update there, Mary Kay. Also don't have an update there.
Good. Reporter Tim McManus. Tim, which position group should the Eagles be concerned about going into tonight's game?
Hey, good morning, Jay. Two positions, cornerback and safety. So some big changes in the secondary for the Eagles this offseason. Darius Slay now with the Steelers. C.J. Gardner-Johnson traded to the Texans. And the Eagles to this point have yet to settle on their replacements. At cornerback, it's been Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson splitting snaps all summer long. The same thing at safety with Sidney Brown and rookie Andrew Makuba. Now, you can see the end zones right behind me. The Eagles last season at Lincoln Financial Field only gave up 7 touchdowns all season. In order to have that kind of high level of play, they're going to have to find guys to step up and surround stars like Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. And we're less than 3 weeks away from the Cowboys with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb coming here to the link. Jay?
Answering questions that the preseason is for. Tim McManus, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Shay?
All right, Jay, let's check in with our football analyst now. That would be one Sam Acho, who's getting up early with us. And so let's go big picture for the Eagles now, Mr. Sam Acho. What are you focused on most when it comes to the Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts?
I'm most focused on the offensive line. They're losing 2 of their 5 starters, at least for week 1. Last week on Sunday in practice, Landon Dickerson, 3-time Pro Bowl starting guard, went down with a knee injury. Now, it looks like it's week to week, but he may or may not be available for week 1. Landon Dickerson was a part of an offense that led the NFL in rush attempts. So it was him, and it was also another guard who was gone, Mekhi Becton. Those 2 pieces are going to be integral for this offense to have sustained success. I'm not worried about the quarterback. I don't even know if Jalen Hurts realizes he won a Super Bowl. I'm not worried about the defense. Vic Fangio does not rest on his laurels. It's simply the offensive line and some of the missing pieces that are there.
Right, and they obviously need that offensive line for Saquon Barkley to do what he does and for them to repeat the same kind of success they had a year ago. Stay right there, Sam Macho. We'll be right back with you.
All right, now on the other side of this game, it's the Browns and reporter Daniel Oyefuse joining us out. Daniel, both rookie QBs in Cleveland dealing with injuries. So what's the latest on the health of Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders?
Good morning, Jay. We'll start with Shedeur Sanders, who we're not going to see an encore performance from today. He's being held out because of an oblique strain that he suffered last Wednesday. The Browns say that he's day-to-day, but there is some hope that he'll be able to return to practice next weekend in time for that preseason finale. He's just getting some treatment and some rest in the meantime. Now, as for fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel, he's been dealing with his own injury, hamstring tightness, that kept him out of last week's preseason opener. But there is some optimism that he'll be able to start today's game. He's just going to be evaluated this morning before getting the all-go. If he's cleared, he'll start. We'll see a lot of him and Tyler Huntley behind him, but if not, it will just be Tyler Huntley as the only other available quarterback to play today.
All right, Daniel, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now, let's send it back over to Shay.
All right, Sam. So the Browns quarterback situation has been one that we're obviously been monitoring really closely. So many QBs, and now they've got injury issues to add on top of that. How do you think the Browns have handled that quarterback situation?
I think the quarterback situation is actually handling itself. The Browns are letting the quarterbacks play it out, but the quarterbacks who are available are showing what they can do. We saw last week, Shedeur Sanders was healthy. Kenny Pickett and Dillon Gabriel weren't. Shedeur Sanders shined. He had another opportunity this week, but now Shedeur Sanders is injured. So this is not going to be a situation where the Browns have to pick. The quarterbacks will choose themselves and decide themselves based off of their availability and how they play. If Dillon Gabriel shines again, he would climb up the depth chart. If not, Shedeur may have another opportunity down the line to show what he can do as number 2.
And Shedeur definitely did shine. He played 45 snaps in his preseason debut, 138 passing yards, 2 passing TDs. Pretty impressive. Sam Macho, thank you.